After attending the South Florida Renaissance Fair, I asked the men and lady of Noble Cause Productions if they would teach me a little bit about jousting. So I attended a morning training session with them and found out everything I needed to know and gave jousting a little bit of a try. To find out if these guys are in your neck of the woods, the links are below in the description of this video.
It anywhere it needs to go. So it really is a good training exercise. The quintain represents an armored knight on horseback. And there were two different kinds of quintain. There were the kind that you typically see where they spin around, which we found the audience gets more of a kick out of because there's more movement. Then there's the harder, the tilting quintain, which is actually harder to do. And that you have to hit and knock over. And that's a lot harder because you hit it and you really feel the weight when you're knocking it over. Typically it's like a big rocking horse kind of thing. And but you have to get it up over that axis to fall. It's a lot more difficult way of developing a rider's skill at being able to, again, hit where they're supposed to hit. And they feel that impact, which they don't feel from the rings. The rings are just for accuracy. This is more for feeling the impact. Nice.
How does one audition for the show?
Typically they come out, you know, it's, I don't know if you guys encounter this a lot in the horse world, but everybody grew up on horses. Everybody was raised around horses. Everybody, you know, has ridden. And they count that if they rode, you know, once at camp in 8th grade.
They've ridden, yeah.
And, you know, people can come up to me and tell me, oh, I did this and this and this, but the moment they get on the horse, it's going to be clear what they know and what they don't know. So yeah, I have a lot of people tell me that, and then as soon as they get on the horse.
Okay, we all know me and helmets, so I'm going to give this one a shot. There does have some protection inside. I don't know that I'd want to fall off with this on my head. It's incredibly heavy. Okay. It's breezy. I don't know if you can hear me, but it's really hard to see.
There's very limited vision, peripheral. Like once you get here, like I can't see your eyes. These are not only for ventilation, but they're also to add a little bit of being able to see through. Holding the shield in your left arm. We put this handle so close to this because you have the reins right there. You have the reins clipped right here, okay? The reason we have a hook instead of it strapped onto your arm is so when we're doing a dismount, you can ditch this and it comes right off, okay? So it's not strapped around your arm. Because whenever we have our lower arm cannons on, the armor, a lot of times will get caught on that if it was strapped all the way on, okay? So, and the reason we build this out is so it's easy to get your hand in there, especially wearing a glove or something. And then you're holding the reins right here. So you can imagine, once you're sitting on the horse, you're not going to be able to go too much on this side of the horse's neck. You have to stay right here. And one thing we try and do is, we try and bring the edge of the shield up to protect your neck. The lance is held back just a little bit. Ideally, we want to hit right in this area under the lance gutter. It's called the lance gutter because it keeps the lance hopefully from skipping up into your head. We want to hit in this area right here. This is the sweet spot. And whenever we get hit right there, what we do is, because obviously you don't want to jerk on the horse's mouth at all, is what you do is whenever you get hit, you shock absorb with your arm. So you're never pulling on the horse's mouth or anything.
There you go, good, good.